What is up, guys? Skinny Deputy here. Just kind of wanted to give y'all a run through of my everyday carry. This is kind of what I normally wear every day: a Columbia shirt, Columbia shorts. Very, very casual if I'm off duty and everything. Try to not look like a cop as much as possible. Don't wear a whole lot of 511 or tactical boots or anything crazy like that. Especially it's super hot down here. We're in North Florida in July, and so it's pretty steamy. So we try to keep it as casual and comfortable as possible. That kind of leads me in to carrying a firearm when it gets really hot outside. You'd like to have a lot of layers to cover up and all that stuff. But a lot of the times wearing a Columbia button up and things like that, can't really wear a whole lot of tight stuff or anything that could really print the firearm. So we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So wearing just a Columbia shirt. Basically have got my star up front, like I kind of explained earlier. If I ever have to draw or anything like that and come out, I definitely want people, if they're going to see a firearm, I'd like for them to see that I'm a law enforcement officer in front of it. So they know that, a good guy is there and everything like that. So at the end of the day, if I'm there drawing my firearm, I'd like people to, at least have some type of identification. Obviously I have my wallet, which has a star in it as well. But that's kind of right off the bat. And maybe if I reach up or something and my shirt comes up and people see a firearm, well, they'll also see the star and say, okay, it's not just some random guy who has a firearm, and whether it's legal or not, basically just make sure I can reassure people a little bit. Got my Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm, have the extended +2, I believe it's from Spike's Tactical. Got obviously the other magazine for it, and got the Tier 1 concealed slim version. I believe it's the Axis. I'll drop all that information in the description below and everything. So right off the bat, got the star, Tier 1 concealed, and my Smith & Wesson Shield. Believe I'm shooting the Critical Duty from Hornady, the 9mm. And let's see, next up, got the 511 rigger belt. You can kind of see on the side, it has basically a pull strap and everything like that where you can really tighten it. So if you are losing weight or gaining weight or anything like that, you can tighten it up. I noticed that when I sit down in my truck and everything, I need to loosen it a little bit, just to kind of let the gut breathe, I guess you could say, or at least just have a little bit more room for the firearm. But then when I get out of my truck and start moving around, tighten it right back up. This is another one of those great belts that you can hold straight out and it doesn't loop or anything like that. So super sturdy for having a firearm and everything like that. Don't worry about anything moving or anything like that. So it's really great in that regard. Up next, we got the Rat's Tourniquet. This is one of those things that I saw from Warrior Poet Society from John Lovell. Basically, one thing that one of my trainers said at the sheriff's office from a early stage of training, he said, if you're going to carry a firearm and basically defend other people or have a firearm in order to fight or anything like that, you need to have something that stops the bleeding if you're preparing to get in a firefight. Which really resonated with me, because obviously that makes a lot of sense. If you're going to carry something that could inflict harm on other people or save lives, you need to carry something that can save lives in a first aid regard as well. So that's why I always have one in my truck and everything like that, but carrying one and everything like that, I feel like is a great idea. At least with the Rat's Tourniquet, it is super low profile, so you can't see, not printing a whole lot, and then this thing, you don't even know it's there. So basically you just pull it up and it just kind of unlatches, and then you can pull it out, and I'll do a whole nother review on the Rat's Tourniquet and everything, but it basically is it's a really good piece. I'm still waiting to see some review videos almost of it in action and everything like that. But that's a great piece of first aid material nonetheless. I always carry something that obviously can have a pocket knife and everything like that. I've got the Kershaw Swerve. Just sharpened it. It's a great knife. Hard to beat Kershaw and everything like that. That's about it for the review. Basically my everyday carry. I'll be putting all this stuff in the description below and everything, so take a look at that, and I'll have a updated everyday carry bag review coming up too. So y'all stay safe out there and stay aware.